Captain's log, stardate 10306.8. I have a report from Lieutenant Preston stating that all leads in the investigation are dead ends. Perhaps the saboteur is not one of the crew after all. Personal log, same stardate. The time has come where my personal and professional lives have come into conflict. All Efrosians must perform the reaffirmation ceremony. Within the next week, I need 2 things to complete the ritual. Luckily, I have access to both, even if one is a bit unorthodox. So how's it going, Carl? Have you been able to find a planet within the specified parameters?
Yes, Captain. The only problem will be its location. Either they're too far away, or within Romulan space.
What's the closest planet we can actually get to?
The planet Tadeb, it's in Klingon space. It's 4 days away at maximum warp. There aren't any others within range.
Can you bring up the readout, please? That'll do nicely, Carl. Thank you. Mr. Stein, plot a course to Tadeb, maximum warp. Await further orders.
Tadeb, sir?
Yes, Mr. Stein. Enigma, notify senior staff. Have me in the conference room at 16:30 hours. I'll be in my quarters.
No thanks, Doc. I have my own remedies.
Be seated. I wanted to let you all know that we'll be leaving our assigned patrol route. As many of you may know, my culture considers our religion very private.
That's putting it mildly.
With that being said, there's a very special ceremony I must perform on a special planet. That is why we are changing course to the planet Tadeb.
Tadeb? Captain, that's a Klingon world.
Yes, but it is the only one that we can reach within the time constraints, which is not in Romulan space.
But, sir! I have to agree with him, sir. I know the Kidam Accord is in effect, but that won't stop the groups that split from the Klingon government.
I'm aware of the risk, Mr. Stein. That's why you'll be in command during my absence.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, proper chain of command dictates that Commander Stoffels should be the officer in charge during your absence.
That is very true, Mr. Enigma. But Commander Stoffels will be accompanying me on this assignment.
Sir, how are we able to leave our patrol sector? I don't remember anyone rescinding our orders.
I have spoken to Admiral Voss, and he has spoken to the Klingon ambassador, as well as their government. They have given us leave to enter their space.
They know we're coming? Captain, that puts the ship in serious danger.
They are our allies, gentlemen. You would do well to remember that. If there are no other questions?
Actually, Captain, I would be very interested in the nature of this ceremony that you'll be performing.
Why does it involve Stoffels?
I'm sure you would, Doctor. But as I've said before, it is a private matter. Dismissed.
Commander Stein, I'm getting some strange sensor readings from the planet.
Let me see that.
Right here, sir.
Mr. Williams, run a detailed scan of the area.
Yes, sir. Sensors must be off. There's nothing there now.
That's damn peculiar. I thought something was there.
Must have been a sensor ghost. I'll contact engineering and have them run a full system diagnostic.
Mr. Enigma, inform the captain that we're entering a standard orbit.
What about the anomaly, sir?
It's an equipment malfunction. He doesn't need to be bothered with that.
Aye, sir.
So what's this about, sir? It's the ceremony, Carl. I need someone close to me to perform the ritual. Would you doubt I would choose you? You are my first officer.
Bridge to Captain.
Go ahead, Bridge.
We are coming into orbit of the planet now.
Very good. Inform Mr. Stein we're on our way to the transporter room now.
Captain, I recommend you keep your emergency locator on, just in case.
You expecting us to be attacked, Commander?
You never know, sir.
You know, Chin, that's actually a pretty good idea.
Yes. Keep a transporter lock on us at all times.
Yes, sir.
At your convenience. This will do nicely. This cave is part of a larger cave system. It goes back well over 100 meters. Sir, it's minus 12 degrees Celsius in here. Yeah? So?
Enigma, it's been 3 hours. Any word from the captain or Commander Stoffels?
You getting antsy, sir?
I just hate sitting around here waiting for something to happen.
Sir, there are several ships decloaking to starboard.
Is this the something you were expecting, sir?
They're opening fire!
Evasive on screen.
Shield's down to 33%, sir.
Lieutenant Williams, report.
6 unknown ships have decloaked and opened fire.
Are those ships capable of warping?
No, sir.
Take us out of the system.
Sir, the captain.
Now!
Aye, sir.
Thank you, Carl.
Anytime. Let's just do someplace warmer next time.
We'll try. Let's pack things up so we can get transport out of here. Stovall's the Justice? Stovall's the Justice? Acknowledge? They must have run into trouble.
While we're puzzling this out, let's look for some better shelter.
Sir, shields are back up to full strength.
Good those ships were not Klingons or Romulans. Is there any way to identify them?
They were using some kind of Klingon cloaking device.
We could identify their origins by the energy signature of their weapons.
Get on it, Chief.
Hey, Val. It's D. I need your help. Let's go.
I have the casualty report for you, Commander.
Thank you, Doc.
Most of the injuries were due to being knocked around during the encounter. Oh, and Woods is cleared for active duty.
That's good news. We can really use his help.
Could you give me a little more warning the next time we go into battle?
No promises, Doc.
Commander, I think we have it.
Who are they?
The energy signature is consistent with Orion ships. There have been several reports of pirate attacks in this sector.
Well, that means it's either the Klingons or the Romulans helping them.
Well, it has to be the Klingons. These ships wouldn't be operating here without Klingon aid.
Is there any way to prove that?
We would have to capture one of their ships.
I don't think it's the Klingons, sir.
Why would you say that?
It's their cloaking technology. Let me pull up some known Klingon patterns. See, it looks like a Klingon, but actually is at a different modulation. I've seen that before.
You have, Lieutenant?
Yes, when we first entered the system. Those anomalous readings,
Where were those readings coming from?
where the captain and Commander Stoffels beamed down.
Damn, we've got to get back to the captain now. Enigma, sound battle stations. Mr. Woods, set a return course.
We'll get you out of this cold and find you some shelter, Carl. That's what you said before my hands went numb. I thought you said there was no life forms. There weren't. I think we're inside an energy field. I think we've been beamed out outside of it and passed through it at some point, picking up a fairly sizable base behind that door. Do you think you can open it? My hands weren't frozen. I think so.
Can we spot them before they attack again?
Yes, now that I know what to look for. But I'll only be able to distinguish their signatures within a 25-kilometer radius.
Any contacts, Lieutenant?
Nothing yet.
Sir, I'm getting something at 148 Mark 36.
Wait, there they are. 146 Mark 24.
Weapons, target the closest two ships and prepare to fire.
Aye, sir. Torpedoes locked on.
Hard about. Fire torpedoes. Nice shooting. Enigma, have the transporter beam that wreckage to Cargo Bay 2.
Aye, sir.
Mr. Lupia, report to Cargo Bay 2 to examine the wreckage.
On my way.
Locate the captain and Mr. Stoffels and beam them aboard.
Aye, sir. I can't pick up the captain or Commander Stoffels anywhere on the sensors, sir.
How about their emergency locators?
Negative, sir. But I am picking up the anomaly again. It may be blocking our ability to scan for them.
That's it, we're in. Let's get you out of the cold. Hi. Can you scan for life forms now? Yes, let's see what we get. Captain, I'm picking up 2 types of life forms. Several hundred Orions and 6 Romulans. So what are the Romulans doing in Klingon space?
Trying to set up a forward base for an invasion?
No, can't be. They're probably more likely to try to disrupt trade between the Federation and the Klingon Empire.
That's a good point. So close to the triangle, no one know who to blame.
We need to find some hard evidence of what's really going on around here. Do you know where the control center is?
This way.
What are we looking for again, Chief? Anything to tie these ships in with the Klingons. Are you sure it's the Klingons? Of course, this is just their style. Lull us into a peace they have every intention of breaking.
I don't recall any incidents. Sorry, Chief. Thought I had something there. As I was saying, this doesn't really sound like the Klingons. Their tactics are full frontal assault.
Not always. Once, back home, the Klingon settlers... I think this is part of the cloaking device. But something doesn't make sense.
What do you mean?
This reading right here doesn't match any known Klingon cloaking technology.
Then it's got to be Romulan.
can't be. Not this far into Klingon space.
Just check it, Chief. What have you got to lose?
All right. Computer, cross-reference current scans with known Romulan cloaking patterns.
Standard Romulan cloaking technology does not match current scans.
See, it has to be the Klingons.
Wait 1 second, Chief. Computer, cross-reference those scans with information off of Starbase 24 and all the ships patrolling the Romulan neutral zone.
Current scans match sensor logs from Stardate 10244.3, reported by the USS Repulse, NCC 2544, specifically emissions of Romulan warbird Bravo 7.
Damn, I was sure it was the Klingons.
You owe me a drink, Chief.
Later. But this means the captain's in real danger. Look you to bridge.
It's the third patrol we've seen. These guys sure are paranoid.
That would make sense if they've engaged in justice recently.
Good point. So how are we supposed to get in there?
Well, this isn't a fully fortified base. There's got to be some sort of access around here somewhere.
I'm picking up a smaller concentration of life forms in that direction.
All right, let's go.
This'll work.
All right, we need to get inside there and access their computers. Find out what's going on.
Right. I think I can get in here. It'll take a little while.
Be as quick as possible, Dr. Carl.
Trust me, I don't want to be here any longer than necessary.
Stay here. I'll see what's going on.
If it is the Romulans, sir, then the captain and Commander Stoffels are in real danger.
I agree. Do you know of any way to determine where those other ships are?
Try scanning for their fuel emissions. The cloaking device requires a specific type of fuel mixture to work. Now, I'm sure the Orion ships won't burn it off as cleanly as a warbird would.
Lieutenant, scan the area for all known Romulan fuels. Let's see where they're at.
Commencing scan. 4 targets bearing 345, mark 276. Distance 50 kilometers.
Weapons, target those ships. Helm, lay in a course that will provide for Upton torpedo and phaser firing arcs. Let's show them what the Starship can really do. Engage.
Get up.
Slowly. This way. Linda fight that now.
Sisimina. Tuloy. Ito. Tuloy Hamanin. Buwin Luwana. Black High. Hi. Backdoor. Commander Stoffels, I believe.
Have we met?
Not personally, I recognized you from your file.
You have files on us.
Of course. Now, why don't you save yourself a great deal of unpleasantness and tell me why you and your ship are here?
Would you believe we're making snow angels?
No, not.
I'm afraid we're going to have to be a bit more persuasive. Bring him.
Blow it! Move! Nikita!
Nice work, everyone.
Commander, I have another contact moving out of the system.
Sir, the dampening field is down. I have a lock on the captain and Commander Stoffels.
Weapons, target that contact and fire. stand down from battle stations and move us into a standard orbit. Enigma, have the transporter room beam up the landing party.
Aye, sir.
Trapped.
Don't worry.
Bridge, we have them.
Your timing is always Miss Lopia is impeccable.
Thank you, sir. Good thing that dampening field went down, otherwise I never would have gotten you. How was the ceremony?
It was like a touch of home.
Commander, what was it really like? The ceremony, I mean.
Let me tell you, after 4 years of knowing him, all I found out was his name is Snag.
Snag?
Captain on the bridge.
Stein, on course for home.
Aye, aye, sir. Back to Federation space.
Captain's log, supplemental. We're preparing a report on the Romulan activity in this area for Admiral Voss, as well as the Klingon ambassador. Unfortunately, Commander Stoffel's tricorder was lost in our escape. However, I am confident that our interference here will cause the Romulans to rethink their involvement in Klingon space.
Sir, how did you get past all those guards? That's a story for another day, Carl. Okay. Snag,